Hello. Hi, Rochelle. Hi, Katie. I'm gonna do some drawing today from what I couldn't finish yesterday. I started drawing and then I got distracted by um GeoGuessr. I'm gonna work on that today. I'm fairly low energy today too, so it's gonna be really just a drawing day. Just hang out and draw day. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the water and the stretch. I feel like I'm a bit dehydrated. Have a good lurk. Let's stretch more often. Ah, okay. Maybe the head should be smaller. Put this one in a different layer, maybe. Do one of these as well. Use a reference for these characters. Mm. This week has been fairly low energy in general. I think all I've done is like one commission, and then that's been that for all I've done. I haven't wanted to stream. It's just getting the energy to do it is hard, which sucks. It's like I really do want to stream. But it's also just like, well, it's like that sometimes, unfortunately. Um, I may get cowork going later if I feel a bit better, but I'm currently overwhelmed very easily, so I don't think I'll do that for a bit. Have luck. How you doing? That's nice. Today's gonna be a fairly low energy day, so I'm not really talking much. Hi, Rosnia. Yeah, you're first. You're first. Thank you for the sub or the resub. Damn, it's been 4 months since I started. That's crazy. It's only 2 months until it's half a year. Interesting. I need to work on the stream more once this gem's over. The very next thing I'm gonna start doing is definitely the model. I'm gonna remodel my little character with all the stuff that's missing. Visual refresh. Mm. Alright, give me a sec. I need to open the door for my dog. Everyone's leaving the house, so I need to leave the door open so that my dog can freely move in. Because else she'll be like a little sad little creature. Thank you. to fix this some. Not quite happy with how it came out. Maybe if I fix the angle a little bit. Yeah, like that. Mm, much down. Hey, lettuce. How you doing? Hi, Chai. How's it going? Thank you. It's for a game jam. What game jam? Oh, the boss rush game jam. I heard my pal Maid Mage was in there too. Oh, don't give me a fucking Gabdol. I don't have the brains to do this right now. Too touchy. Yeah, maybe. I don't want to do the work. Oh, no. Let me pin it for a couple minutes. I'll pin it for. You'll disintegrate? No! Actually, I wanted to have an uninstall redeem, and it's just me going like, save the world. My final message. Goodbye. It just uninstalls OBS, yeah. It feels so good. Yeah, basically. Disappearance of Hatsune Miku type music plays. Oh, why did it like bug out when I like? Oh, yeah, I need to animate it or something. I don't want to do that, dude. I don't know what this could be. Hey, Ion, how you doing? Um, dude, I don't know what this wordle can be. I'm gonna leave it open, but if I put any more effort onto thinking about the wordle, I will stop streaming. It's like I don't have the energy for it right now. Sorry. Oh, good luck with the witch cage, Ion. Man, there's an Ion City sized hole in my Ion City shaped heart. Kind of for real. That's when I raid into Ion. Ion, start stream right now in the middle of your shift. Mute stream, yeah. You just go. We're co-working right now, and then we can co-work, and then you're working technically, but everyone's in chat, so you're co-working. You can interact. You can just like unmute for like every random comment that you get. I think it's totally valid, but to be fair, you are at a job and not just like working on your own. Asking the annoying questions. The annoying questions being, where's your house address? I am quickly approaching. What's your security? What's the fucking the number? What's the credit card number and the numbers in the back? Question mark. Yes, yes. That'd be a good stream actually. Were it not that you could be fired for stuff like that. But it would be funny. Like it would be funny for like your final like day of work. You know? The funny three numbers. So true. So true. And real. And true. Oh yeah, I never fixed the raid message. I don't know how I broke it. Um, but at some point I did something and then the streamer bot the raids do not work anymore. So let's hope that it fixed itself somehow. Yippee. uh, do you consider me sucking at eggs only annoying? Consider that it might be creepy, but it's yeah. Normal reaction to a streamer, perhaps? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? This is this isn't parasocialism? Question mark? Perhaps. I just want to know more about my streamer. What do you mean? I think someone might be a little bit. No, no. What do you mean? That's crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I do kind of miss the little ponytail that I gave him though. Well, the braid. I think it would have worked with the thing, but that's fine. It'd be like that. I'm not in charge of 3D modeling. Sometimes you just have to let stuff go. Um, which is fine. The polished to-do list. Yeah. It just like, I create designs and it's like, well, it's never gonna be one to how I envisioned it just because it's like a group project. Like I'm not gonna go around changing stuff because it's like I don't think it's like anything major. So it's fine. Yeah, the list is in Polish. Because we're gonna release it only in Poland. So look out for that, Polish people. It is for social only after the stream. Do it as a professional. It's just clearly French. I think maybe like or just duplicate until it's not transparent anymore. And in theory, if I put it to warp, no, if I put it to free transform first, and distort. Okay. Now put it to warp. This is Photoshop. I have questions at a later date. I mean, you can shoot me questions at any time, I'll always reply. Photoshop is like one of the few things where I can be like, yeah, I kind of know how this program works. Well, actually, perhaps it's just easier for me to draw in the thing. Good to try, though. Yeah, CSP is technically better for art. Not gonna lie, I do like the thing is with like Photoshop, right? There are like 3 brushes that I use that I cannot get to work exactly the same on CSP. So, seeing as I'm in like my painting binge, it's also I don't get the same results from like painting on CSP, so I just kind of don't use it lately. I do really like CSP. I'm never gonna shoot it down because it's a good program. Yeah, the no, I mean it's just like the way that I paint with this one particular brush. It's like if I can't replicate it on CSP, then I just use Photoshop. And for the most part, what I do in CSP is the same as what I do in Photoshop. I think the only thing that I do really like in CSP is like when I do line art and like filling in stuff. CSP is much better than Photoshop because it actually fills the lines because there's tools for that. Um, I also have like a couple nice like pencil brushes that I really like from that. But since I've been in like a painting binge lately, I've just been sticking to Photoshop for the last couple months. I mean, Photoshop is just kind of a beast of like a program, and it takes up so much memory for no fucking reason. Like to be fair, it's not great. It's not meant to do this. To be fair, like it is meant to like manipulate photos and not like handle 4 billion like curved tools. Like I'm like, oh, adjustment layer, adjustment layer, adjustment layer, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. Like I know I strained the program. I do set it to like use 70% of like my RAM or something. It's a lot. Yeah, Photoshop is fucking pee pee poo poo as a program. Uh, and I honestly, I would have probably stopped using it if my friend didn't give me like basically free reign to use their Photoshop. Because like pirating it lately is also kind of a pain in the ass. So you know, it be like that, perhaps. Um, but for last the last game jam that I did, I think I mostly used CSP. I don't think I use Photoshop at all for that one, and it's mostly because of like the the brushes that are like as the asset brushes that just like make textures for you, or like I had one that made like rubble, so it's just like the 6 different pictures of like rocks that randomly get assigned when you like brush. So like I would do like this, and there would be like rock, rock, different picture of a rock. Those are so useful when drawing backgrounds and also under a time crunch. This stuff like that is like really really neat. Um, and it's not like Photoshop has a couple of brushes like that, but they don't work the same, and they can't be like set to like parameters like that. So it's better for patterns than it is for just straight up like assets, I guess. I would like to learn how to make them, per chance, for CSP, but it's not a super necessary at the moment. So that's a future gap problem. I also, the other day, started doing something real silly when I opened Unity for the first time in like half a year or something. So I remember that I'm not great at coding, and it's been half a year since I last coded, so I need to work on that before it's released, even if it's like a short little funny haha. One thing I miss from PS is holding shift to draw a straight line, but you can get pressure sensitivity. Yeah, I do use like the blip blip blip, the blip 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 blip. You know, like I love this. Um, um, and the yeah, I use that a lot for hard surfaces stuff. Mm. Also, the thing that I really don't love, like in theory, on paper, I like the polygonal tool on CSP. In practice, I don't like it because the nodes make it so that it's really hard to get like really small like things like that, because all the nodes will be together, so I can't actually like make it like tiny. Like I have to zoom in, or else I will be moving the nodes instead of placing another node. And I think it's just faster and quicker with the base Photoshop tool. Like it's a good idea. It's just like I not greatly implemented, I guess. The nodes are too big. I'm just being able to hit one key to view a window in grayscale. That is that not a thing? Like to be fair, I don't use it very often. Like I know it's like I haven't set CMYK right now, so it doesn't really do anything. Um, Hi Kidicha. I thought there was a way to like set it to that. Understandable though. To be fair, for color proofing, I always use Photoshop just because it like it just set it to third was it 20% gray or something. Uh, custom. What is it? Yeah, working gray, dot green, 20%. Okay, this is this way. Because that's the arm instead of the other one. But I also kind of want to give it like a as a nod to the original design prompt given by Leaf. I kind of miss having CDs, just like physical. I know that this is supposed to be like a vinyl, but like I miss having CDs. Cause like I like physical media. I don't have that many. I think I only have a couple like BTS discs, but like I miss having like my old PC games and stuff. Cause some of the designs were kind of cool, and it's just like you can't really get it back once it's gone. Plus, it's in the garbage, lost forever to time. Yeah, I also lost a couple. Like, I haven't moved, but like, we have like moved around stuff within the house, and in the process of doing that, stuff has been lost. Because, I feel like sometimes it's like, oh, let's get rid of this, get rid of that, and then shit just gets lost. Um, I had a couple like CDs that got lost and like that. So it'd be like that. I would love to collect Ghibli VHS. That'd be fun. I have a couple DVDs that are still around. I had to get rid of most of my DVDs because a lot of them were pirated. So like, one, they took up a lot of space, and two, since they were kind of like scratched up from use as well. So the ones I kept were mostly like the original versions that I had. So I had to get rid of like 80% of my CD stuff. And I kept like a couple that like have sentimental value. Um and then for music, I feel like it's also like, well, I lend it to my friend and my friend loses it or something, or like keeps it or something. So I've lost, in particular, the one that I remember losing that I was like really sad that I lost is a Avril Lavigne Under My Skin album. I was like, God damn, dude. I should buy that one, honestly. I should replace it. I really like that album. I also do need a CD player. I used to have a radio that had both for that had stuff for like tapes and for CDs, like a little boombox. We had to get rid of it because it stopped working. But like, I'm so sad because like, it's fucking physical media. I love physical media. I also don't have that much space. Um, I would love to have another boombox that can do both tapes and CDs because like shit like that's hard to find now. Like it was also like I think like that radio used to be in like the living room. And like my actually no, did we take it from my grandma's house? It may have been from my grandma's house and then we put it in the living room. And then eventually they didn't want it, so I was like, I'll take it, and I fucking took it. And that's where I listened to my music. But yeah. I would love to get a cassette player. I do like cassettes. Like the thing is, right? I've always loved the shape of cassettes, but not the audio quality from them. I remember that not being great, to be fair. But like I've always loved being like, let me rewind my cassette. Takes out my pinky, screws them up all the way back so like restart it. Like, good time. When I was a kid, most of the stuff I had was like cassette tapes and VHSs until I was like 8 or 9 when stuff started to be most, well, I mean, at 6 I started getting a couple like DVDs, but like as gifts. You know, like I have like my copy of like Monster Inc. since I was like 6 or something. But uh, like most of my like movie watching would be like animated movies in like VHS form and CDs from like DVDs. So I do enjoy physical media a lot. That is quite a, like it's my childhood basically. It's just me, my TV, and my DVD slash VHS player. If anything, like I kind of miss having buttons on TVs because like you could, like as a child you could just go up and just like click the buttons and learn what each meant, which eventually led me down the path of being the only one in the house knowing how to work at like technology just because it just let me do things. Yeah. I also, my first computer, my first laptop was a hand me down from my mom from her office. So she had like a work office laptop. And back in the day, laptops fucking just like a brick, right? They're like huge, heavy, have no memory at all. Um, so it came with like pre-installed Word, because like Office space. I could use Excel, but like I was never gonna use Excel at like 8, 9 years old. Um, but it was like a compact with like it had a floppy disk entry, it had a CD entry, and like it. I think it also did have USB. But like the mouse was like the old connector, the one with like the pins, the green one, and it had a VGA in if you wanted a second monitor. Uh, if I recall, I think the memory inside was like 500 RAM, 500 megabyte RAM, and 8 gigs of memory total. And that was enough. That was all I needed. Most of the stuff that I did on the internet was just like browse websites and like DeviantArt, right? So like I don't think I gamed very much. Like I gamed a lot when it was like the house computer, because the house computer had more memory. But also a lot of my games already came in like CDs, so like I didn't really, it didn't take too much space. Um for my computer, I think I there was a period where I didn't play that many games besides like emulated GBA games on my PC due to like memory restrictions. Maybe a couple MMOs. I played Latte a lot. Like Gaia. The fuck else did I play? Neopets maybe? Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. You know? I do miss physical media a lot. Father, how do I click the page? To this day, my dad comes in and he's like, "Do you know my iCloud password?" And I have to be like, "No." I'm sorry. I don't. Um, but since he's given me attitude about it before, I just gave up and was like, okay, it's now my little sister's problem. I no longer wish to be involved. You can't ask for my help and then be an asshole about it. Oh man. Old people in the wrong, perhaps, sometimes. Now, how do I want to do this? Hmm. Thinks about it. Mm-hmm. Thinking. Because I could make it flat colors. Why did I say it like that? Flat colors. I can open this in CSP and try out flat with like some textures. I could also paint it. I think perhaps. Okay. I think we save. And then we call this one. Okay, so this one's just gonna be CD so that I know where this goes. This one's gonna be Leaf. Because that's Leaf's boss. I don't know the names of the characters too well. Um, did you see the latest mocha for this for the startup? I don't think I have. Was there a video? I may have missed it. Because I've been watching the videos, it's just last couple days I haven't. Another room showing music. Yesterday at 2 a.m. Yeah, I wasn't I wasn't awake for that. And if I was, I wasn't alive. I was dead in my brain. Alright, Slay. Slay. That looks sick. Too bad no one else can see it until it's out. Too bad. You guys can see it, but I can't. That's so sad for you. Anyway. You should. Oh, it's different. Yeah. Okay. I'll keep working on this for now. I need to see the other bosses. Okay. Yeah, no problem then. General maybe? No. Kind of? Um, Deep? Cool. How many bosses do we have so far? 3, right? Or 2? Okay, so we have 3 bosses. Should I do the CDs for all the bosses or for all the ones we have? Because, like, right now, I'm a bit low energy. Like, I can do it, but, like, I'll perhaps finish for, like, a next patch, I guess. Come on. Start over. Okay. I'm just asking because, like, February 2nd isn't like 4 days. It's like 6 days, yeah. I mean, 5 days because the day's already almost over. So, in an ideal world, we just crunch the ones that we have and then add them later. 4 days, 16 hours. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think we've gone to the point where it's a bit late to be like adding more things. Because it's not healthy to be going around doing crunches like this. What am I doing? Yeah, no, detox so hard. I mean, is youth, perhaps, I guess. Youth is what's keeping you going at the moment. I'm not saying that I'm old, but like I don't think I can't just like crunch this bad anymore. It is a matter of like us being disorganized for a while at the beginning. Well, I mean, no one else has like done Godot besides Pluto, and then later Byte that joined like 90% of the jam through, well, 80% of the jam through. So like, I'm not surprised, is what I'm saying. It's like jams are all about teamwork, but also the stuff does work better when we're all on the same page. And I feel like a lot of the time, if we're not on the same page, it's like we lose some couple days time. But again, that's on us for not like setting like deciding on things until like later in the gym. It's just we're just not very organized there. Also, hi Necro, how you doing? It'd be like that, you know. I'm not expecting everyone to be like, I'm gonna only work on this for forever. I mean, yeah, but like, you know, it's things that it's like were they assigned earlier, this would have worked out easier. But since it wasn't worked out until like later on and Pluto was already working, then Pluto ended up making like a lot of the things, you know. I think this is an organization issue in general. I'm not saying anyone's done bad work. I just think that if things had been assigned, then it's easier to be like, okay, where are we like losing time on? Not wasting, but like organization skills are hard to get in the game dev sphere, especially as a team. Because like when you're one person, it's so easy to like be like, okay, I need to do this and this and this and this. But like when it's a team, like you have to communicate these things, you know? And not everyone has the same schedule either. I ran into issues like this when I was in school as well. Because, like, some people had to, like, work for several days of the week, and it's like, well, yeah, you're our main programmer, but, like, you can't be coming in at, like, 3 a.m. and changing all the code just because, like, you weren't here the last week. It's, it's just what happens, you know? It'd be like that, unfortunately. I don't like how this arm turned out. I think this arm's too small. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just like you live and learn, you know? Like, if the it's also like the first time we've worked with each other, basically. And it's easier to like assign tasks when like you already know what went wrong the first time. Because you know hindsight and shit. So it's like that's fine. As long as we like make something, I think there's been progress. We've worked on something. Even if it's not like exactly what we're like looking for when we set it out to be. You know? Making things is fun. Gotta learn to not take things too seriously if it's not like a job. And you know, hanging out with friends and making little silly games. Yeah. I think like within the next month I wanna relearn to do code again because like I am rusty. I was saying I opened Unity the other day because I wanted to do like a silly. I am I I I really need to like sit down and like learn the basics of stuff. Because like on paper I kind of understand how to do it, but then like actually doing it is like my issue. I don't know what I want from the code, and therefore I cannot write it. So I got stuck. So I'm like one of these days I need to like sit down and ask like you guys. I was asking Tier, but he was like on his DJing hours, so I wasn't gonna like pester him too much. But yeah, like cause like even for simple things, I've forgotten how to like do things. Cause it's like, oh, use a list, and I was like, oh, what the fuck is a list? And then I was like, oh shit, I actually do know what a list is. I just forgot what a list was. You know, Tearsad mention. Yeah, that's my friend Tearsad. Whoa. But yeah, I need to sit down and like properly learn about it. The thing is like it's also like I have issues with like sitting down and like doing things. So like I don't know. Maybe I also just need to go to like therapy and be like, okay, I can't focus. Right now, the team for the game jam is Maid Mage, Tearsod, Gab, Bluto, Leaf, and Bite. Bite was a late addition, but he's helping us with UI, and it's looking pretty cool. Blue people and yeah. Actually, the other day he mentioned something like, "Guys, why is there no blue characters? I thought you were blue people." It turns out none of these guys are blue. Everyone has blue hair and fro. Hey, wait a minute. Tearsod also doesn't have blue hair and pronouns. Tearsod has black hair and DJ Table. You have red hair, don't you, technically? There's a new Tearsod called Caligula. After the red hair? 365 days. I'll give you 365 days only after you make like a mix with 365 Charlie XCX, and then it'll be, you know, given to you. Yeah, Bluto's bald technically, as far as we know. If you listen to Brat, like that's a banger album to be honest. This is the latest one too. 30-second bite cameo on 12 hours. Cool. Right? Um, can you send me the clip on Discord so that I don't lose it, please? I mean, can you see if all his pigments will in his hair blue too? Maybe. But what if his hair is white? Or black? Or yellow? That's the other colors in his color scheme. I don't know if there's more. It's so easy to picture Pluto as a bird creature because of planet Pluto. That's crazy. Is Pluto a furry? Should I make a poll? There isn't that many people here, but let me make a poll. It just scream. Is Pluto the mascot? Yes. No? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Yes, Lemao. No, just bald guy. I just scream. Oh damn, I made the poll like really short. Well, fucking tied 3-way. I mean, if it's triple tied, then maybe it's just true. Maybe it's just we'll never know. We'll never know, you know? The question will be up in the air forever. Maybe we're never supposed to know. It's a secret. If Pluto really wanted us to know, he'd be here telling us that it's not true. So I think maybe it is true. You know? We just haven't noticed because he's low poly. But like, you know, if you get like the 3D remastered Bluto, you'll see that the entire surface area of the sphere of his head is just fur. I'm not antagonizing him. I'm just making allegations that may or may not be true. Because I like spreading misinformation on the internet. Toxic or the regular? Toxic yaoi. Bluto yaoi enjoyer. Wasn't you watching video game high school? Nice, I like that. He's toxic watching. He's the toxic one. The yaoi itself is completely fine. Bluto's the toxic one? Question mark. What's happening? New allegations have come forward. You and M bullet. You're blue like him. Inside and outside, blue as house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette. And everything is blue for him. It's really hard to actually keep in beat when I'm listening to the song, so I'm just gonna sing it to the beat of the song instead. That's what happened there. He's a toxic one. He was mansplaining J Rock this way. You guys are silly. Actually, I need a new layer. It's too much. 850. Oh, actually, you want better idea. Whoop. And then I double it. Merge down. Actually, closer to each other. How the frick does this site work? Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not an image. Well, so here, but actually, is there a picture of sign? Yeah. Okay, cool. Can I make a new version? Okay, cool. Okay. What if I do the easy way and just fucking draw it over? Because I don't want to fucking do it. The vertical, rotate, and do something like that, maybe. And then, like, very cool. Actually, well, let's make it larger. And we warp it a little bit. Because, like, who's gonna know, you know? Cool. Delete that. Start over with this. I know it's supposed to be the other way, but let's get rid of this. Yeah. Then I think we move this one a little bit further up here, and then I think I can work with this. Okay, how you doing? Let me copy it. Merge. Oh, it is. Okay, well. Purple steak? Dude, same. I'm stuck on. Is it blue stick or purple stick that is like it ups the ante faster the second time? I'm stuck on that one too. To the point where like I got purple stick on blue deck and I was like, I'll actually start maybe using a different deck. Maybe I'll get purple stick on that one. Yeah, it's purple. Yeah, no, I'm stuck on that one too. It's kinda pee pee poo poo. Maybe I should do another Balatro stream one of these days. Actually, you know what I wanted to do? I need to check on how to make mods for Balatro. Maybe I can make like a deck of cards, at least for the not for the regular cards, but for all the kings, queens, and jacks. Making my friends or something. Just a stream of me drawing them. I just don't know how to load them up. Like I know it uses Nexus mods for a couple things, but like I don't know exactly how it chooses to replace things. Win 95 Eldra is so clean, so true. It's one big spreadsheet. In the same community post for Lee's and Della, there's a couple pictures of the guides. Like, yeah, I do need. Oh, it's one sprite sheet. Okay, it's like I want to like do stuff like that for little Balatro, you know. Since I already technically have like a Balatro um model, I think it would be fun. Interesting, interesting. Actually, what's that? 100% there. Is there something there? Because like I know there's dots here, but I'm not so sure. Mud in the 5 pieces of Exodia. That'd be really funny. Actually, the pieces of Exodia are like a Joker. You need to find all 5, and if you find all 5, you immediately like automatically get like Nanin and win every round. If you get all 5 Exodia Joker, it triggers the effect automatically win. Yeah, you just automatically it gives you like 4 billion jillion points and mult, and then it just crashes the game because you win. Blueprint prison reserve press the hiker. No, I think it would just give you like the win condition on everything. Automatically win. And that's what Exodia would do because that's what Exodia does. You just win. You go straight to NT9, but like once past NT9, I think it would just give you like automatically it would just give you a bunch of what's it called? Chips and malt. Well, the whole point of Exodia is that it doesn't really do much if it's not all together. So like separately, you would just have to like be like, well, I have parts of Exodia, but it doesn't really do anything. Maybe it'll give you like times 1.5 on its own or something. That'd be funny, but I do like to I do like the base game. I don't really feel like I want to like have the mods that change the jokers. So someone else would have to do that, you know? Not me though. Not me. Dude, it pisses me off. I made a fucking tangent line right there. Fuck, dude. It's not how fingers work. Like, change it. Because I freaked up. Frick. Or maybe Exodia is like, okay, maybe not the Jokers. They're just like very specifically like cards that you can only pull through like the store, you know? Like if you have the voucher or if you have the like if you pull like a standard pack, you can only get like one of them, you know? They kind of work like stone cards. But if you have all five and play them all together, then it's like win condition. That's a fun idea. Like, how would you implement that into the game? You know, interesting thought thought project. That's not the right layer. Speaking of, I need to set up my Vision soon. Cause like I've gotten a couple of commissions, but since I don't have Vision now, it's like, oh, I could have had it through Vision, and then I can get like thingies, yeah, the reviews and stuff. So what does the other one look like? Give him mittens. Like Knuckles? Knucklesman? Dude, if I had the Knucklesmans, I would be unstoppable. I would be like stim maxing every day, you know? Life would just be easier. Real and true. Except for when you're cooking. Perhaps not then. Knuckles mentioned I have been so true. No, I was saying that like if I had the Knucklesmans, I would be unstoppable. Perhaps like the stimming would be crazy. Hi, Miles. How you doing? It is an actual notification. Esteem of punching people. I wouldn't even punch people in the face. I would just be punching, like I would just be like, knucklesing it up with like this. I'd be like like punch punch, and then whoop whoop. You know, life could be so much more fun. Just like shadow boxing the air. Am I gonna blow up your Twitch if I bring up Sonic? I like Sonic the Hedgehog. I wouldn't say like I'm a fan, but like I'm a fan of like the designs a lot. I appreciate them. I see them in my timeline. I'm like, that's slay. But like I haven't really played the games. Not personally anyway, like through Let's Plays, yeah, but I haven't played them myself. You say Sonic though. We're just like miles per hour. And then Sky comes in and is like, whoa. Me? Whoa. Is this CDR? Yes. For the video game. How are you doing today, by the way? I'm not gonna lie, I'm jealous that it's warm where you are. It's winter.
You can come over whenever you want.
Um, yeah, it's warm enough that I keep getting like ice cream for snacks. It's crazy. I'm doing okay. I've been pretty low energy this week, unfortunately, but we do what we can. Um, Hopefully the year gets better as it goes on. Yeah, I don't know. I've been doing this game jam, so it keeps minds off things, but it's also like a bit stressful sometimes. Just thinking about doing things is a little bit stressful, perhaps. Should actually go visit one of my friends because they're going on a trip next month, and I'm not gonna be able to hang out with. I should do that before I forget. I've been cooped up in my house for a while. I finally had to go out like 2 or 3 days ago. I it's, I need to go find a therapist for many things. When you do the jams, do you work with different people every time, or have you had the opportunity to work with people before? This is the first time I'm working on a game jam as a team. The last two game jams that I've been part of has been just me. Um, I do like working on my own just because I don't stress too much about the stuff that has to be done because I know my limits. If I stress out, it's mostly because of the time, but you know, if I can't do it, I'll know. I had the opportunity to work with a classmate on project in different classes. Um, I I mean, to be fair, when I was in classes, I did get to work with the same people for two different projects. Um, Generally, the pitfalls always come down to like wanting to do a lot but not having enough time to do it, and then due to that, we run out of time, so we have to cut things. Not that I hate any of the games that I've made. I like the games that I've made, but you know, the scope creep is real and will get you. It's just fun to like throw ideas out though. So like the scope group is funny in a way. Bit silly in a way. Organizing is key. Unfortunately, I am not very good at organizing myself. I try my best, but yeah. To the point where like I feel like having someone in charge of organizing is like very necessary. The unfortunate side of that is like organizing is like a full job, you know? Like you have to like be on people's asses for stuff. So I don't envy the people who have to do it. I did it on one of the projects and I was like, honestly, I wouldn't do it again. I not a fan of chasing people down, especially for like projects that are like non-lucrative, I guess, you know? Like I you work with what you have and if like you have to hunt people down, it's like, maybe they just didn't want to like work, you know? Mm, whatever. You just cut down on what they had to do, basically. Being pressed for stuff like that, I don't know. Let me just be me, I guess. I do want to get things done versus like, do I want to keep them in mind and have more anxiety? No. So I'm okay with like cutting down on things, even if it's like my work partially. Yeah, like doing all the work is kind of a pain in the ass. I Unfortunately, when I was in school, like I was most of the art team. Um, to like other people had to do assets, but like when it wasn't just me on the art team, I was art director basically, or well, not not so formally like that, but basically being like, okay, so like, what do we need? this, and this, and how does it look? And I'll be like, okay, so like let's change this a little bit, change that a little bit. I don't really mind being art director. The thing is, it's like when people give me like stuff and it's like unfinished or it doesn't go with like the rest of the site, I'm like, okay, let me sit you down and tell you why this isn't gonna work. You know? Um, yeah. And it's like I don't want to like make people redo things, but it's like sometimes you kind of have to like sit people down and it's like, hey, dude, this asset isn't working because we're working on low poly, and this asset has more polygons than like the main character. You know, like let's sit down, have a little talk. And like we're all learning there, so it wasn't too much of a big deal, but you know. It's like a different kind of job, I guess. I really wouldn't want to be back on the organizing team, though. I think on the second project, none of us wanted to be the organizing guys, so our schedule kept being like we kept not updating it, which was a problem. Like the first time it was a problem because like no one wanted to do it and the person who did it was like I don't want to do it. The second time I was like, okay, we'll just all pitch in, and then we all kept forgetting. So hubris, perhaps. It's fine though. I like the projects that I was in. I think the only one on my page. It shouldn't be the only one, but I don't remember where they posted the second game that we did. I don't remember if they posted it on one of my classmate ones or not. But it doesn't appear on my itch. And I like the models that I did for it. I like the textures that I did for the models. It's my first time working with 3DS assets. The first time I had touched 3D in like 10 years or something. A bit less than 10 years, maybe like 8 years, but it was good, you know. Oh, my throat. Let me get some water. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I just drank some water because I was like choking on my own spit or whatever. Normal gab behavior. I guess a lot of it boils down to be like hindsight. On hindsight, I should have been a bit less anxious about it, but like at the time, it's definitely like um a bit more stressful because like I have to like meet deadlines, you know. but it's also easier to meet deadlines when I don't have other things to do. Because like before it's like, well, that my main class workshop for making the video game is like the most important technically. But I also have like five other classes that I have to like also meet the due dates for stuff. So you know, then it's just like also about priorities because it's like I can't do everything in 1 week, but I also have to like turn in assets for other things that may also take up like several hours of my time. And then I'm also like tired just from like coming and going to the fucking place. Like 1 hour bus rides will get to you. I think it's also like I can't like sleep on buses because buses like aren't super safe. Like if you fall asleep, people may yoink your phone and shit. So it's like it'd be like that. Consume the caffeine. I don't like the thing is like the only caffeine I consume is like tea, like tea and stuff. Whatever. Because I don't like coffee and I don't drink. Um, I don't drink. Oh, there. Uh, I, I don't drink energy drinks. So I'm just kind of raw dogging life the entire fucking way through. I live my life. Not greatly. It's like, yeah, I mean, maybe it'll help. Oh, will it though? Like, since I have like an addictive personality, I tread very carefully with stuff that I may get addicted to, which is like I don't I don't drink stuff that may affect me. I don't do drugs either. I already have a gambling addiction. I need something that is like a bit less terrible for me. So I drink tea, and that's as much as I do personally. I try not to feed the sharks, if you will. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Um, but yeah, I try my best not to get into stuff that I know will be like terrible for me. Mostly because I know how I get, you know? Like even for stuff like Infinity Nikki, it's like I had like money separated for that in specific, and even then I feel like I've gone over a little bit more than I should have. So I've just sat down and was like, I'm sitting down, not touching any more money until like a month at least, you know? Like maybe in March I'll consider wasting more money on it, but yeah. That's smart. No, it's not. I know in good conscience that it free to play games like that, even if it's like very easy to get like everything technically, like it's still like a lot of money, you know. I I'm not a fan of gacha games as much as I'm a fan of like the video game. It's like I like Love Nikki. I like Infinity Nikki. I like putting little dresses and shit. Um, I would love this game more if I didn't have to pay for stuff. I think it would be a better game if games didn't have microtransactions actually. But I enjoy it. And I get great enjoyment of like little pictures and shit, you know, like I style my little character and I have a good time having fun, but at the end of the day, I know I'm just wasting money. And that doesn't make me feel great. So I've been on the fence for playing CCC. This is not recent. I think this sounds kind of cool, but microtransaction games. At least what I can say for ZZZ is that you can absolutely play free to play with specifically that game. Um, I think the most I've put into it is like the battle pass to get like extra pulls, but I don't think I've given it more than like maybe like $40 in however many months it's gone out. And that's only because like actually no less actually I'm thinking of Genshin. Genshin definitely I did put money into it, but also for Genshin I didn't put money into it until almost a year into playing the game free to play when I ran out of stuff to do. I never give money to gacha games into direct pulls. I rather get it into the daily claims, which technically in the long run give you more pulls, but it is like way cheaper than buying anything else. So there's like a thing where it's like, oh, once a day you go and claim your like whatever these, right? I do prefer those a lot more because like it's just just log in for like half a second, get your stuff, do your dailies, and leave. And later on, when there's a character you like, you pull for them. Um, like it's still not great, but like fucking $5 versus like 10 to 20 is a lot nicer. And I think for like a full pull for like a lot of these, it's like $30, and I'm like, I'm not giving $30 to pull for 10 for like a kick, like uh, I never give it directly into pulls. I try to avoid it as much as I can if I have any of the currency that like is the thing. Um, like I've only done it very rarely, and it's not like I don't enjoy doing it as much as it's like, well, the banner's ending, and like I would like I have the extra and I can put it into it. But I would generally suggest against it, and if you can play a game free to play, I think it's fine. For CCZ, most of the stuff I've gotten is basically like yeah the monthly stuff, and maybe I've gotten like two. Okay, so maybe I've wasted like $30 because it's like I think I've gotten two battle passes for when I played a lot. Because if you play a lot, then you get all the rewards. I don't like wasting rewards. Like if I get a battle pass and don't claim it all, then what the fuck did I pay money for? Um, but it gets expensive. I think it's fine, like $30, mostly because it's like that's what a fucking video game costs. That's what a fucking video game costs these days. So whatever. But yeah, I if you can play a game free to play, then go ahead. Like I think that's what's best for everyone. um, things I will tell people to waste on is like if there's like a fucking bundle that's like $5 and you can get like a bunch of shit in game, I'd be like, yeah, sure, what? Why the fuck not? I think there should be a hard limit how much you're willing to spend on a game. I agree. Actually, if anything, I wish microtransactions weren't the fucking thing. I miss when games were complete. I actually would rather buy DLC than, you know, that than buy microtransactions. I think if you have a banner of something, you should be able to play the game and just fucking like grind the game and be able to get any of the rewards up to the end. So like for Nikki, right? Or for Genshin. Genshin is like a more common game. You get like your character, which you can absolutely get for free to play. But if you want like to level up the character through like Ascension or whatever, like if you want like Constellation 6, that's never gonna happen through free to play. Like, I'm sorry, like unless you were saving up from the beginning of free to play until now, the chances are you won't have enough rolls for maybe even C2. You know, like it's not gonna happen. So I think you should be able to get enough of the currency in game while playing to do all the rolls for every single banner if you so wish to. Make it fucking hard as shit. I don't care. It has to be possible. The fact that they only give you enough for like a couple rolls only pisses me the fuck off. And since the games are like infinitely expandable, there's a point where you reach where you've cleared the map and you don't have anything else to get from the map. And then you just have to wait for like stuff to come out. And it's like that shouldn't happen, you know? Like I don't think that's a good thing. I think people should be able to enjoy their games, especially in games like these that are gacha games. They're basically single player with like very minimal multiplayer. Just fucking let people roll for shit. And if they want to pay for it to get it without actually having to play the game, whatever fucking means necessary, right? Just fucking let them. But like, it should be an option and not forcefully, you know? Like it. I don't know. It kind of pisses me off. I miss when games didn't have microtransactions. I really do. I know that they're not there to make sense or be good. I'm just saying, like, personally, I don't like microtransactions and I do not like I do prefer when games actually go out of their way and are like a full game, basically. I don't think they're fair. Yeah. And just the presence of free games, which you need to make enough money to remove ads. Yeah, remove ads is fine. I don't really. But yeah, I do think like if you have a gacha, like even like on like a good day, right? Maybe like let me get like up to like C3 for free or something. Like it's so pissed because like they really are like so stingy with like the rewards. If you like end up counting them, and it's like okay, at the beginning of the game you get a bunch of rewards, but like once you run out of like map to play or gameplay, then you're like what what now, like you're waiting for like the next event. And that's what it felt like as a Genshin player for like several years for me, to be honest. The most fun and replayability I've had with games so far is indie titles. Yeah, indie games are nice. They focus on story and style. At a point where I just prefer story-driven single-player games than multiplayer. I, I mean, I still like multiplayer games. I do play Overwatch. I am an Overwatch enjoyer. Um, but it's also like I miss the loot box system in Overwatch because I didn't have to pay to get skins. I just grinded the fucking game and I got the skins that I wanted. And like actually genuinely I think the new system is worse than the old system. And I'm not saying the old system was great, but you could absolutely get every single skin for free if you played enough Overwatch. And Ion would say that as well. I also tried to say this on the Computer Unofficial Discord and got flamed with 10 people calling me poor and selfish. That's stupid. I think people who like spend so much money on a game, I'm like, good riddance, but like also like power to you, I guess. Fucking if you want to waste your money like that, sure. Some of them claim to be free to play and spend 20 or regular. Yeah, yeah. I was free to play for Genshin for a while before I started doing like the monthly little pool stuff. Um, because I was like, okay, I want to enjoy the game first before I actually like start giving it money. Um, I do think if you have like the power to like, I don't know what, do all that, then play. But unfortunately, the way that these games are made for a lot of these gacha games that are like exploration based, it's like you'll run out of map, and it's like, well, how do you do that? Just wait around until the next event. And if you don't like an event, then you wait around till the next event. And if you don't like that event, you wait around till the next event. And it feels like a chore at the end of the day. It does feel a bit easier when you have like fucking, I don't know, like $10 to spare. It's like, oh boys, yeah, battle pass and whatever. But if you play several of these games, it's like it can rack up pretty quickly. I'm ashamed of the amount of money CS:GO took from when we played before, man. Dude, all I'm saying, when we were on CS, when we played CS, right? Like, I kept telling you guys it would be cheaper to actually buy the skin that you wanted than it would be to pull for it. Um, the fucking loot box system for CS:GO is one of the scummiest fucking things I've ever seen in my life. The odds are so not in your favor that you would actually like if you had like a $600 skin that you wanted, it would be cheaper to buy it on the market than it would be to roll for it. Like like I do not care how expensive it was. It would have been cheaper to not have to roll for it. I made a mistake. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I still have a couple skins. I didn't sell all of them. I sold the ones that I didn't really care for, but like I do still have like some of my skins because like the skins that I got were either gifted me by friends or um I bought them with like the little money that you make by selling like trading cards on Steam, right? And I like them, and I got them because I like them, and I didn't get them to sell them. So I only sold the ones that I was like, I mean, I just got this one because it was like 30 cents or whatever, so I just sold it. But CS in particular, I'd be very wary to get into, especially due to like a lot of like gambling issues. I have a like Valve, like I like Valve as a game developer, but not very much as a company. Gripes with the way that they handle things sometimes. I especially can't afford to spend much money on money at the moment since I'm not yet employed. I need to leave the country before. Necro, don't be in prison, Necro, for your crimes. Have a good time feeding kitties. The police got through them. BK to the crime getting real, yeah. It sucks because it's like once you realize the fact that there's not that many places where you can go to live, it's just like, oh no. Because it's like in theory things are getting better more than they are getting worse, but things are also not great, you know? Sucks. Get on the tax evasion grind set. Let's fucking go. Actually, since I'm technically paid by Twitch, it's like the first time I've had like just like spare money that isn't just commission money in a while. And I really appreciate it. But it's also like I don't know how to do the taxes for this. I mean, here we like to be fair, like taxes in Peru is more like you get like they send you like a letter and you're like, okay, pay up, and I'm like, okay, cool. I just don't know how it works.
Never done that myself since. Uh. CSGO did not start my firm game time. I actually began with tower defense mobile game. Dude, not the pay to win tower defenses. No, dude. It was balloons all along. It was balloons all along. I love my tower defense game, to be honest, but yeah. Actually, how much was the thing? Hello Kitty. It just remind me of Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Oh, okay, so 30th of January. Slay? I can finally play the fucking game. I've been waiting for Hello Kitty Island Adventure to be up on Steam because I don't want to pay for Apple Arcade. I actually just refuse to give Apple more money. Those medals like defense balloons would have been better. I'm actually kind of glad that, like, as a kid, I didn't have any like money because like balloons started having microtransactions back in like the Flash days. Like balloons tower defense like 4 had microtransactions, or is it 5? 4 or 5 when they did like the jump in quality. So my favorite balloons tower defense was like 2 and 3. I'm also glad that I never got money, like gave money to like Gaia, unlike Neopets, honestly. I'm kind of glad. Because I feel like the issue would have been much worse with my Gamba brain. That's also why I also really appreciate Ballatra, because it's just like gambling, but you're not wasting money after just paying for the game, you know? Because like I love like poker shit. Like poker games are my favorite. The only poker games that I like to play are like single player games. Like what's the fucking Telltale one? Poker Night at the Inventory. Fun as fuck game, you know? Like I've played the first one and the second one so much. Um like hours wise, I don't think I've actually played that many, but like the hours that I did play, very enjoyable. Love that game. Wish it had more replayability. Like I beat every single boss or whatever, so like technically there was like not much to do besides just that. Actually maybe I missed one boss or not, but whatever. I think I find those very enjoyable. I also enjoy that I get prices for playing game. Um, for Poker Night, you got like hats on like TF2 or whatever. Like it's fun. It's fun to get like little things like that. But like I just appreciate not having to like give money to things. Um, I don't think I would ever step into a casino. And if I did, I wouldn't waste more than like fucking $50, dude. I'd cry, to be honest. Not a fan. Not a fan of being a gambling addict. And yet I am a little bit. Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like if I had money, I would waste more money. Like if I had money to spare, I would waste more money on gacha games. But I don't. So I don't. Even then I still budget too much for gacha games. Perhaps. So don't be like me. Follow my advice. Do as I say, not as I do, kind of. You can't spin Candler without Gap. Yeah. It'd be like that, you know? But yeah. I just. I'd be like that. It's one of those things is also where like, well, money doesn't solve everything, but it sure does help, you know? If everything goes somewhat okay in the next few years, I will even have savings. Exactly. I do need to work more on my stream. I do want my stream not to be like a main source of income, but like I wish it did like good so that I can like do more stuff, have more power to maybe like move out at some point. Cuz like of course it's like a lot easier to like just waste money like that when I don't have to like pay for rent and shit, you know? But at the same time, the lack of like um just, you know, just in general like living with family. It's like, well, it's fine, but it's not like great mentally. It's like the second that I can, I will move out, you know? Um so are you saying pressing you for commissions more? Dude, I'll do anything. And for $200, I will draw Freddy Fazbear. And something something pregnant. What the fuck was the TikTok audio? I don't know. It was something like that. It's like literally the only thing that I. It's not that I won't draw as much as like I don't know how to. It's like mechanical stuff. Like the only reason why I say I won't draw it is because I'm not comfortable enough to like sell something that I'm not sure I can like draw well. Like I would if I could, you know. Like I'll draw furries all I want. I don't care. I don't care. I'll do it. Gotta get the cash collectors. Gotta make money, make purse. You know. What's they say? But yeah, it sure would help. I think in general, because it's like like I'm saving a little bit, but it's like since it's not enough to like do things with, it's like a lot of the expenses go to like well like emergency this, emergency that. Then it's like gone. Shit's expensive, man. It sucks. A couple of times it's just going to be like, okay, so I need to take my dog to the vet, and then like a lot of the money is gone. Try my best, but yeah, it also doesn't help that I have like arm issues, so it's like I can only take so much work onto myself before I get like tired. 25 getting the Shrek Shadow Hedgehog chip art. I mean, if you want to, I'll do it. I have no qualms about it. I thought about commissioning people who want to. I have nothing to commission. You can commission whatever you want. How's Hella been? Hella's been good. She's old now, so like she's getting like a lot of like stomach bugs. When there's like an issue, it's generally like she ate something weird, and then she's like like we have to take her to the vet so like she can get screened for stuff just in case she ate something wrong. Um, she has like a hernia. When they did the snip on her, they did it wrong. So there's like if I don't know what happened, but like she has like a hernia now, and I'm just like I worry because it's like carrying her makes me feel like weird. Yeah. I have to carry her like a particular way, and she's like 12. Mm. She's getting old, and I feel bad. I mean, part of the reason why I didn't want to move out of Peru was also like back when I had the chance. Um, it was like my dog, you know. That's that's my dog. I can't, but I also like relocating her at this age is it'll be kind of sad. I think, but she also like she's like anxiety ridden, so it's like it would be bad if I left, but it would be bad if I took her with me as well. You know, because like I don't want to like she gets sad if my sister leaves the house to go to the beach for like 2 days. You know, like she'll be like at like she's just gonna like sit there in the living room being sad, looking at me like where are they? Eating late because like people aren't like home. Like I can't do that to her. She's just a little girl. Um so I don't know, moving like even thinking about moving it's like I maybe it's like for the best if I either move on my own, but like then she'd be like sad that I'm not there. Or like if I wait until she's like, you know. But I want her to live a happy life, so right now it's not in the books for me, I guess. Maybe like that. This is turning out great, thanks. Thanks. I know what you mean. I like from a football. He won't eat unless someone is there with him. He's an anxious, perfect dog. Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know. It's also she's old, you know. Like I'll feel bad. Whenever I went on trips, she would be like super sad for the entire month when I left, and it's like, man, I don't want her to be sad. That's my dog, you know. That's my baby. Oh. Mm. Okay, put it at full. Oh, that hurt. Ugh. You ever have a particular commission that you're in fun of? Like, remember I said it's kind of tedious. Mm, it's just like I'm not against drawing mecha. I don't feel comfortable drawing mecha. Like I'm asking for the same asking price as the rest of these things that I draw because I'm more used to drawing organic things and um inorganic things basically. I do want to get better at it. That is like a life goal to just be good at drawing anything and everything. But yeah, I think I'm pretty fine drawing like uh furry and animal things and humanoids and stuff. I don't really mind anything that's like part of like the living realm. I think I'm quite good at organic stuff. Hi Leaf, how you doing? Other than that, the only like stuff that I won't draw is like even like not safe for work. Like I'll draw stuff. I like the only like stuff that I won't draw is like stuff that I genuinely like. I wouldn't want to see either. You know, like I'll draw ship art, but I won't draw like I don't know, like I won't draw like siblings kissing. You know, like, I won't draw like looking little kids. You know, like I'll draw a lot of things, but I do have like the line drawn at like my morals. Anything else, I'll fucking like you pay me, I'll draw it. You know, artists for hire. But you know, I'm there are lines in the sand. If anything, I've wanted to draw more Nazi for work stuff, not on stream and for my alt account. But I don't have like a space to do it. Like since like my room is basically a panopticon where there's like no private anything. It's like I wouldn't want to draw unless no one was home. And at that point I might as well just be doing something else, you know. Indulge in my hobbies perhaps instead of doing that. I wish I just had like more space to work without having to worry about people annoying me. Because like I know like the safe for work community is incredibly lucrative and I would love to get some money. You're finally walking in and drawing exactly like I don't want that shit, but like everyone that lives here is an adult, but even then I would rather not, you know? Drawing declaring down randomly marks saying been there. My dad does not live with me. And if he did, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing in my room? But also, I would just rather, you know, I don't know. Like that is one of like the good positives of moving out would be like having my own space to like actually work things at my own pace and not having to worry about other things. Hi Skip, how you doing? Thank you for the resub. Oh, model goes crazy when I'm like scratching my nose. It's crazy. Oh yeah, let me save. I don't think I've saved in a couple hours. Just been like rambling for about like 30 minutes. I'm not saying that I plan on it, but I do have a zip file Marvel Rivals Overwatch models for whenever you need to list emergency comp. Oh yeah, let me drink water and stretch. Actually, while I stretch, let me open the door for my dog, baby. I've been better, been worse. Yeah, it is quite a like low energy day, so I didn't set up a co-work like I usually do. Because I feel like if I heard several voices while also having music and also drawing would overstimulate me. So today is a solo day. As much as I love co-work, sometimes there's days. Yeah. How you been, Skip? Is it this one? Okay, it's this one. Obviously, at some point we can relate. Yeah. I'm glad you like it. I enjoy making things like that. I really do want to set up my VGen because like I know people ask me about the Pokemon trainer art and they also asked me about the Tamagotchi art that I did a few months back. And I do want to put those for like commission stuff because I enjoy making them and people enjoy having them. And I think it's silly. Silly and fun. I have a great time drawing little pixel stuff. I don't get to draw pixel very often lately. Besides like me going on like a little side job for half a second. Not job. Uh side mission. Side quest. There we go. Side quest. Those little things. This is made. I think I'm gonna color all of these at the end at the same time so that they have like a consistent way of coloring. That being said, I should ask if they want like the settings and the menu stuff as well. Later. Later. That would be fun, but it's not happening. Hey Nakatsu, how you doing? Wiki, I deserve. Okay, so you press Control S and it saves, but you can also go to File, Save, or Save As if you want to save as a different file format. That's how you save. Thank you for the save. Nikita, how you doing? Actually, I don't remember what my character looks like. Let me open the ref sheet. Okay. Cool. Let's do that. Oh. I'm curious on how you feel about references for commissions. Does it make things easier, or do you prefer to have your own freedom? I appreciate references a lot. Um, I think I think it helps out a lot, especially if like the person who wants to commission me has like an idea concretely. It helps so that they don't have like something unexpected. It also helps a lot if it's like a character or if they have like a pose, even if it's like stick figure type like posing. Like it helps a lot to like, try to make it work. Um I can see how some people wouldn't want it. Personally though, I really appreciate references and I encourage references if they really have like an idea that they want to get through. I don't mind if people just tell me fucking draw whatever, here's a character, like like I'll do it. But like I appreciate having to do slightly less work. um, I'm drawing today because I've been drawing a long time. That's nice. I saw you finish your 3D model. Did you rig it? Because like I saw it was finished. I don't know if like you super rigged it or if it was just like putting it in a microwave would make it spin, make it made style like you just fucking spin. I do want to go back to like doing some 3D stuff. Last stream I did some 3D I think, but I do want to like do that. I wanna make my 3D setup. Also, I should, besides the assets that I'm working on, I should do a stream where I just like ideate on the world. I don't really have like set lore. Um, but like I should like ideate stuff. Animate and place of bones, slay. Dude, you're such a slayer. Gotta give props to anyone who sits down, sets up to do something, and then actually does it. That's like honestly goals. Like sitting down and being like, I'll do this today, and then doing it. Yep, yep, yep. Let's fucking go. Let's freaking go. What's this? Okay, so it's like a full tank top. Yep. Fresh. I need to check the. I mean, I like how this brush works. Is there a. Where are you? Edit preferences? Hmm. File handling. probably also use that one. It's fancy. That should be fine. Not inches, pixels. Thank you. Yeah, it's good. Plugins. Tape. There was a curves for Photoshop. That was wrong. Mm. Oh. Interesting. Mm. I don't feel like that. Perhaps I draw the hand first. I will draw 2D art on it. There will be a mini 3D model. Slay. I really want to get into low and mid poly for 3D. Because, like, I like, surprise, surprise, I like painting textures a lot. But I also, like, I love low poly because it takes less time, but I love, like, having some detail on it. So it's like, oh, man. I do like baking in details on stuff, even if it takes a bit longer to model the things. I thought it was a fun process when I did it. Unfortunately, it adds like several hours to to the to the thing that I'm already not like super fast at, which is 3D modeling and stuff. What I do like about 3D modeling is that I get to use the mouse and I don't have to like use my tablet for it, so it's a bit more relaxed on my arm, perhaps. Hmm. Any hand? Oh, she does have a wonderful hand. I can't wait for New York. Oh my god, meticulous captain! Thank you so much. I need to make a little alert for resubs. I think I keep thinking about it and then I forget. I have to think about what I want it to be though. It's like the sub little icon is like um uh what is the sub icon? Oh, it's like an MSN Messenger display pop up. So it's like it would have to be different, I think. Maybe like a spam email. Maybe like a spam email. You know, that'd be fun. You've got mail.
How you doing? I need to lower this. Oh, but the head is a bit higher because of the neck. This character does in fact have a neck. I remember what I drew. Yep. That sure is a character. She's so silly. Okay, so it is like a... And then this... Something like that. I think the stream's gonna be not too long. I don't think I'm gonna run my regular 8 hours. It's already been 3 hours, but like, give it like 2 more or something. We'll see how much energy I have, to be honest. I think, you know. I keep getting like you're scratching my nose because there's like allergy stuff on it. Like, is there like dust going in? What's happening? Let me breathe, please. Let me breathe in peace. Hmm. Okay, so if I do that, actually.
Thanks. Was it? One and then one and then one. Yep. I think the music. So let me set it up. Oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. What's going on? uh. Okay, there we go. For some reason, I couldn't open anything. Oops. Mm.
Oh, one sec, I'm gonna close the door. Okay. Back. Ah.
Happy National Blueberry Pancake Day, everyone.
Nice.
Thank you. Happy National Blueberry Pancake Day to you too. Shout out to Pancakes. So true, Cootie. Also, hi Cootie. How you doing? I'm task made for the gun. Do you have a rep? Been working on stuff. I'll show you. Look. First we got the leaf boss. Then we got the maid boss. And we got the gab boss. I'm asking maid for a reference of her gun so that I can like put it like here or something like pew pew, you know. Maybe like a little star here or something. Yeah. Thank you. Other than that, I think I don't have any reference for any of the other bosses. So I want to paint them all together. So I'm either gonna need like, well, I don't know. I need references for the other bosses. Bluto bosses, question mark, question. Yeah, but like, but like, do you? Is there a reference? Other than that, I think switch for a head and hands with the body's room existed. No, it's a head and hands. It's the hands boss from Super Smash. Oh yeah. Do you have the reference for her gun so that I can like draw it in? Ew. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I'm gonna grab her. Look at her. Her gun's directly pointing at the viewer. Slay. Gun. Yeah. I think I have the Ace Mimia gun too. I was gonna ask Ace if she wanted to join, but I saw that she was with Nantoya. I was like, oh, she's busy today. She's busy. It'll be for next time. Turn the glass all the way up. She's so shiny, it's crazy. Okay, so I see that she has two different ones and a star, a big star. So let me change that up. Because it's not too much. Actually, I need to turn off the eyeball. Turn off the balls to see the hair. And then perhaps new layer for the star, and then I can just hide it. Dude, I started being hungry, and I'm just like, brother, I had so much time to order food, and now it's almost 11. Shit's like closing down. Why do I have to be this way?
Perhaps a little bit larger. So let me redo that. But considering that, like, as a tangent, it should go through here. There we go. I don't want the dots to connect, so we put a mask on that. Turn that off. Ugh. Oh, it should do the telepathy. Yeah. Here's boss sketch. Okay. Eh, えっと um okay, cool. Cool. Alright. I shall use these. Copy. Not link. Copy image. Reference. Paste. Flip horse. Alt Shift H. Thanks, mate. Sorry, it took me a second to process all this. Thanks, mate. Appreciate. I could also just draw over it. Copy. Paste. Once again. Sometimes it's just one of those days. Main character, make them real. Main character real. Perhaps I do put it up.
Oh, my hand. I'm gripping the pen too much. Ow, ow. Do it the weird way. I'll stretch. Give me a sec. I just have a habit of like gripping the pencil too strongly, even when my sensitivity is like quite low on this. I just change my grip every so often when that happens. Oh, ow, just so ow, God. My headphones are doing like this weird like crackling, and it's maybe making me go deaf, perhaps a little bit. I think something in the cable broke, and it's like in certain positions of my head, it'll start like in my ear, and I was like, oh, it hurts. It hurts. I don't really want to waste money on a new pair of headphones, but it is like kind of concerning how loud it gets right in my ear. Good stretch. I'll stretch my wrist more often. Gotta stretch my hands in general. I think perhaps I need to move the screen forward so that I'm not putting all my weight onto my arm. Like instead of like putting my arm here, it's like separated from that, so it's not all on the elbow. Where is it? Oh, it is there. Okay. Actually, Oh, yeah, let me save in a sec.
I think I do need to take a break just because of my hands started hurting. Okay. Saved. You know what? I can't really like. Yeah. Let me drink some water. Thinks about it. It's like I want to keep on streaming. It's just once I put too much pressure in my hand, I know that if I like keep drawing, it'll hurt more, and by tomorrow I won't be able to use it. So I should take a break now, then come back tomorrow and stream the rest of the characters that I'm missing. Now that I have like reference. So I think I should do that. Let's see. Who's awake? Is Ace still around? I saw that. I looked into the music. This is the image. This is the image of the music right now. Me and the squad. Me and the squad. Question mark. Ah, Cody, you don't like me and my squad? Me and Ooby Gooby and the rest? General Munchkin Man? That's not what I meant. Alright, let's Jelly one and do we go into Jelly Wire? Jelly Wire? I don't think I've rated into Jelly. Jelly has rated me though, but let's go get the fellow pizza plexer. John D. Wire. Let me put the fucking screen all the way back because it's heavy. Alright. That's our message. And now, if I want it to be not that. Let me check. What's the globals? Oh, there you go. I like these actually. Let me save them for later. We save these. Alright.
Hi guys.
Getting ready. Why are people mean? Why are people mean? Because people are mean. I don't know. Everyone has their circumstances. Doesn't mean they're correct for being mean, but unfortunately, it is the way that it is.
I can be mean all the time. Unfortunately, as well. Raid. Because freak you.
No. Hey guys, don't forget to grab your little silly messages up there. Goodbye.
This is so sad.
You will stream.
Yeah, I'll rest. I'll only like play Balatro or something. Rest my arm or something. So that tomorrow I can come back and draw. And my arm doesn't hurt. Hopefully. If not 2 days from now. But promise I need to do it before the month ends because I need to finish these. For February. Yeah. Let us hope that it gets better.
Trust.
I really need to make like an outro screen, but finishing the stream just like a jump cut is really funny. So, and I still have no closer. Yeah, I'm the Worrell actually. Bye bye.